Hey y'all, it's your travel bestie Kat. Welcome back to part two with Jillian Shults as we're still talking all things Disney and travel and fun. And we're so glad you're here. So don't forget to like this episode and follow this channel, and we'll keep bringing you fun travel podcasts.
Okay, so how do you create magic for clients beyond just booking the trip? What are your little,
Oh, like what sets me apart?
yeah, your little Jills?
Um, I like to say that I am your own personal FAQ section. So anytime you have that random question, just ask me. It can be 10 o'clock at night. I may not get it till the next morning, but I'll answer you.
Yeah,
And like there's people will sit there on the boards. Well, this person said this and this person said this. And I'll always be like, yeah, but the truth is this. And I'll give them the backing of it. So I like to say, like, I'm your own personal FAQ section in your back pocket. On top of that, I love to put celebrations on trips. So if we're just speaking Disney, Disney has a way that you can add
hmm
celebrations to the cruise or to your stay at Walt Disney World, Disneyland, even Aulani. So if I like to sprinkle a little bit of magic that way of saying, like, hey, it's your birthday. Hey, it's an anniversary. Even if it's close, it may not be the week of, it may be close.
yeah,
And so that when you walk into the room, your TV says, happy birthday or happy anniversary with a little heart. Like, that's cute,
yeah.
right?
It's cute. And we all love it.
Yeah.
Everybody loves that.
My
Everybody
parents
wants
just
to be
went to,
recognized.
my parents just went on an anniversary trip and it fell over their anniversary and my dad's birthday. And I just called the hotel or I emailed the hotel and was like, hey, it's their anniversary. They said, thank you for letting us know. When they got there, they had a bottle of Prosecco in their room. It's just little
Oh,
things like that you're not necessarily going to brag on yourself. We all kind of self deprecate that way, but let your travel agent do it for you.
yes.
Mhm.
Okay, as a mom, how has travel changed for you over the years?
I may not be the norm because it's hard. Um, but I have told myself from the get-go of having kids, I love traveling, and I think taking your children out of their day-to-day life is important to teach them real life skills and to show them other places
Yes,
other
and other
than their
people.
tiny, yes, their tiny community that is normal for them, right? Taking them out of that and exposing them, I think is so huge for just development. So I travel with my kids. I live 700 miles away from home, my family, and it is important to me that my children grow up knowing their cousins, knowing their aunts and uncles, and knowing their grandparents. So ever since my children, and this is all three of them, they all have taken their first flight, before 6 months of age, and
Mhm.
they go like they all travel. I mean, my 7 month old, he's been on he's been on three trips and he's 7 months, but he'll learn. But
Oh
my
yeah.
other two children are fantastic travelers, cars or airlines, you know, trains, planes, automobiles. My kids are fantastic.
Yeah.
Um, so how has it changed me? I've learned to pack strategically and be flexible because when you travel, your kids are not always on their routine, and I am a pretty structured routine girly.
Yeah, I think that's good. And you gotta have make sure you pack snacks. I like snacks.
Hmm. And more than you think, right?
Oh
Always
yeah.
pack more diapers than you think and more
hmm
snacks than you
Yeah.
think.
If you think you have enough, just throw a few
Yep.
more of
Yep.
whatever it is in
Hmm.
there because your flight could be delayed
Yep.
or you thought you were going to get lunch and then you're
Yep.
running to the gate, sliding into your seat and
Yep.
you're digging out the skinny pop and the
Yep.
crackers from and the other half your group's 2 rows back, leaning forward, going,
Someone once told me, um, and this is something that I always do now, ever since, my first was a baby. Pack yes, a spare. We always pack our spare for our kids.
Mm-hmm.
Spare outfit, spare whatever for our kids. Potty accidents.
Yep.
I had a reflux baby, my first, and someone said, "Don't forget to pack a spare for you." And
Yes.
I do that now. It may not be a
Mhm.
full outfit, but I pack myself a spare shirt every time in my carry-on or my diaper bag because you never know.
You never know.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not worth it because you
Mm-hmm.
don't, especially like if it's a long flight or something and you don't want to show up like, yeah,
Nasty, and then you're in the bathroom
right?
washing your shirt and you got a wet shirt. Just change your shirt.
Just change your shirt,
Just change your
put
shirt.
it in a
Yep.
plastic baggie, call it a day.
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay, what's the best Disney trip for a first timer?
Oh, um, I kind of wanted to sprinkle this in, and I might incorporate it here, is that everyone says they're too young, right?
Hmm.
Oh, I want to go when my kids can remember it. Who cares if they can't remember it, right? One, going to Disney, if they're under 3, they're free. And there's so much for toddlers to do in
So it's
Disney.
3 and under?
Well, under 3. Under
Under.
3 is free.
Oh, okay. So not yet 3. Yeah,
Not yet 3.
got it.
And like, there's so much to do for toddlers. So first trip, I say take them young. They still think the characters are real. They think those princesses are
Okay,
real.
ma'am, they are real.
You know what I
Ma'am.
mean? Like real, real. They look, and Tinkerbell waves to them from the back of that float, and they are, you know what I mean? Like that is their reality is, oh my gosh, I love Moana, and I like that's their reality. Why take that away from them? You know what I mean? They're only two once.
Yeah.
They're only two once. And so when you get to see that little diaper butt toddled walking down Main Street or walking up to Mickey to give Mickey a hug, yeah, that baby's not going to ever remember that. But you know who will? Me.
That's right.
I'm gonna remember that when I have, my son and my niece when they were, like infants, just sitting up, and we sit them up at the base of Cinderella's dress, and Cinderella sits down with these two babies. Like they're never gonna
Oh,
remember that, but I am. So first trip is go young, and relish in all of the magic. Don't do a park hopper. I like to tell people sometimes I'm a terrible salesperson because I'm not going to upsell you on things like that. Don't do a park hopper when you have little kids. Stick to a park. Go until you can't go anymore, and then go back to the room and go to bed early if you want. It's okay if you miss the fireworks. It's okay. Give yourself grace. Don't over plan and think you're going to do everything. Give yourself like 3 things in a day and be like, if we finish these 3 things, we've made it, and that's okay. Do a character meal. It's an easy way to see all the characters in one fell swoop. Um, Spend time at the pool. Disney has some of the best hotels or resorts. I'm sorry, some of the best resorts, and every single resort has a fun pool. So
yeah.
I'm a swimming family. We spend time in the water as much as we can, and spend time at the pool. There you go. That's my favorite. Give yourself a break day. There you go. That's my last part. Give yourself a break day. A day to sleep in, a day to have breakfast and lunch when you want, and just hang out at the pool. There's so many activities that your resort does that you don't even know. So give yourself a resort day.
Okay. All right. What's worth splurging on at Disney and what's not?
I'm a frugal person at heart,
Okay.
so it's hard for me to say this. Typically, I would say don't do the dining plan.
Okay.
However, this year the kids eat free.
Oh,
So under
that's a
10,
good
so
deal.
9 and under, if you have the dining plan on your package, the kids eat free. I just did this with my daughter and I did the calculations. I saved over 200 bucks
Ooh, wow.
and that's just for 3 days. Um, so I would say add the dining plan. For next year, 2027 packages, the children are not free. They're
Okay.
20% off. I think Disney realized how much money
Yeah.
They overspend themselves and they're like, ooh, let's just do 20%. So kids are 20% off for next year. Um, and the splurge, ah, do I say Premier Pass?
Yeah.
Do I
Why
say
not?
Premier Pass? Ooh, either Premier Pass, which is a hefty price tag, or club level. Upping your room if
Ooh.
you are someone that doesn't like to kind of go and
Hmm.
you do spend time at the resort, splurging for club level does save you a good bit of money because they provide a plethora of snacks and drink and stuff throughout the day. So splurging on your room and doing a club level room um, might be worth the money.
Okay. Do you have a favorite Disney resort?
Mm, I just asked this with a friend of mine. I have stayed at every single resort except for Art of Animation. That's my last one I need to get off my
Okay.
list. My favorite depends on the type of trip and the type of year. Like the time of year determines where my favorite resort is. But I would like to say top three would be Wilderness Lodge, Beach Club, and Grand Floridian, maybe.
There's no wrong answer. It's
Maybe
your favorite.
I know, but maybe one of the I prefer to stay on the boardwalk versus the monorail.
Okay.
I can say that.
You sure can.
Hmm.
Do you have a favorite Disney snack when you're at the parks?
I have to get a chocolate banana every time.
Oh my God, I love them too.
They're underrated.
Why do people not love
I
them?
don't know. I don't know.
And what's your favorite ride?
Guardians.
Ooh, okay. We
Yeah,
didn't get to ride
Guardians.
it. It broke down.
Oh, bummer.
I
But I
know.
do
And
love
it
a
was
good Tower of Terror. Tower of
I was
Terror,
drinking
never go
around
wrong.
Epcot with my
Mm-hmm.
bestie, and
Mm-hmm.
so and we were in the fast lane. The kids had, I felt bad for the kids because the teenagers, had
Yeah.
just made it to getting on. They were next when it died, and they'd been in line for like an hour. We'd been in line for like 5 minutes. Plus, we were fully soused from
Yeah.
drinking around the world. So I was like,
Did they give them like a fast pass to come or, a lightning lane to come back? Okay.
they did, but they
Yeah.
were disappointed, and they're teenagers, so they
Yeah, of
were,
course, of course. Yep.
they were grumpy.
Teenagers grumpy? No.
I know.
Yeah.
Shocker.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I got some rapid fire for you.
Okay,
Are you
okay.
a rope drop girly or a sleep in girly?
I rope drop.
Do you really? I've never. I'm not a
Never?
morning person. I'm a night owl.
Oh, see, I get too
And I've
tired
only
at
been
night.
to Disney 3 times.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I know. I'm the horrible mom who never took her kids.
Oh, stop.
I took them on a cruise, and then the boys went with other people, and then the youngest, when she graduated high school, asked to go, and I was like, okay, we'll take you. But I wanted to eat at the castle because
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
when I was 8, my grandma paid Cinderella to have lunch with us. I don't know if you're allowed to do that anymore, but so of course I was like, she she comes around to the table and she's talking to us, and they're so good and so well
Yes.
trained, and I
Yes.
was like, I was here when I was 8, and she was like, I thought you looked familiar. I was like,
Oh
I
my gosh.
see what you did
Top
there,
notch.
and
Mm-hmm.
I'm here for it.
Yep.
So
Okay.
then, easy fire on this one. Are you a
Okay.
Disney cruise or a Disney park girl?
Disney cruise.
Me too. I thought you were
Mm-hmm.
going to say park.
No. I do love going to the parks. I can go and not even ride a ride. Well, maybe because I've done it so much, but Disney Cruise is the perfect blend of magic and relaxation.
Hmm. I
Hmm.
agree. And my favorite park is Animal Kingdom. So I'd rather go on a cruise and then just, we could spend a day at Animal Kingdom when we get
Absolutely.
back. Are you a carry-on girly or an overpacker?
Carry on.
I'm an overpacker. I've given up.
Well, like with kids, I'm an overpacker. If it's
No,
just me, underpack.
I
Half the
can't
time
do
I'm
it.
going with someone that I'm like, man, I'll just wear their clothes or use their hair stuff. Sometimes like minimal makeup, minimal.
That's a good
Sometimes I
idea.
won't even pack like hair stuff. Nah.
You just don't even pack hair stuff?
Sometimes,
Okay.
yeah,
I I'm proud of you. Like,
PJs optional.
okay. What's your favorite Disney character?
Baymax.
Ooh, okay.
Yep.
So
I do
I
love
love,
Judy Hopps. Judy
I don't know
Hopps
if you can
is
see
up
him
there.
because of the background, but I love Perry the Platypus. So these were my
Okay.
ears.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But with the background, it wants to blur him out.
Uh-huh.
What's your favorite Disney ride that you could just ride forever that they should never get rid of?
Tower of Terror.
Ooh, that one is fun.
Like don't ever get rid of that.
I love watching the people who try to nail the picture too.
Oh, yeah.
They try to do crazy stuff and they're like,
Yeah.
they've got a glass or something, I don't know. It just makes me laugh.
Mm-hmm.
What's the most underrated Disney vacation destination? Because they have so many places all over the world.
Yeah. Um, that's a hard question.
Mhm.
I don't, oof. I don't know if I can, the underrated, Aulani is beautiful. It is beautiful, but do I say that?
Yeah.
Maybe I say Aulani.
Okay.
It's kind of like the perfect blend if Wilderness Lodge and Animal Kingdom Lodge married each other and that's their love child.
Okay.
And they put it on an actual beach with an actual ocean, you know?
Yeah.
That's what I would say.
Fair. Okay. So have you done any of their like expeditions or river cruises or any of that?
I've not. Adventures by
Mhm.
Disney is kind of
Yes.
like the pinnacle of Disney stuff. I have been to Disneyland Paris.
Ooh.
I did that once a couple summers ago. My sister and my mom and I went to Paris and I said, I can't come here and not go to Disney.
Uh-huh.
And they didn't want to go. So I jumped on a train and I spent the whole day there by myself. My mom was terrified. I go, Mom, I'm 30. How old was I?
They didn't
35.
want to go?
No, I was like, I'm 35 years old. I know a little bit of French. I think I'll be okay.
You can get by with, you
And I
don't
did
have to
it.
know there. I mean,
Yeah, but
would
a
you
lot
been
of the
a,
signage, like a lot of the signage in the train, because I had to take a train from Paris
okay.
to like, because it's outside, it's like in the suburbs, it's kind of like an
Yeah,
Anaheim versus the LA.
I had a friend that was Sleeping Beauty there.
Oh, and they do take a lot of uh, the same thing with like Shanghai and Hong
Hmm.
Kong. Like they take Americans for characters and they send them over
Yeah.
there, contract them for a year. Um, so I would say I've been there. I've been to Aulani. I've been to Disneyland. I've been to Hilton Head, the resort in Hilton Head. I've been to the resort in
Mhm.
Vero Beach. And of course Disney World. So, and I've been on 3 of the cruise ships. I would like to be on
Ooh.
more. Yeah.
I want to go on I'm trying to talk
Shut.
myself. I want to go to
Oh.
Alaska. I want to go on the Alaska
And
cruise.
and behind the scenes here, they do post travel agent rates on those Alaska
Girl, it's
sailings often.
$500 per person for 7 days. I'm
It's
over
the
here like,
flight to get out there though.
I
I'm like, you
know.
look at
I'm
the
tracking
flight
that
to
flight.
Vancouver is more expensive than the dang cruise.
It would be the same.
Oh my
So then I'm
God.
looking to see, okay, what would this room cost me if I wasn't getting the agent rate? And would it be less to have the flight and this deal? And it is, it still is,
Of
but I
course it
haven't.
is.
I know.
There was like one time the girls and I that podcast together, we looked at the agent rates for one of them on a Sydney. It was like, oh my
Hmm.
gosh, $50 per person per night.
Uh-huh.
But getting your behind to Sydney, Australia is
How
gonna be
many
all right.
hours is that? Plus,
Right?
yeah.
Oh my God. And I was like, well, the cruise itself would have costed us, $300, but the flight out is 10 times that. So,
But but what would the actual cruise have cost us
right.
if we weren't travel advisors?
Exactly.
That would have been
Exactly.
six
It's all
grand.
about how
So
you
then you're
spend
like,
it.
it's all girl math. Then
It's
it's like, wait a minute.
Yep. I literally presented an Alaskan cruise to my husband and he just said no.
I
So,
was talking to my husband about the one I just mentioned to you last
yeah.
night. I was like, I'm really mad at Disney. And he was like, what'd they put up now that you can't get to? I'm like, I've done the College of Knowledge for 2 years. I should get something for
Yep.
it.
Yep. I mean, you could get like, and people will say that, "Oh, do you get into everything for free? Do you do all this stuff?" I'm just like,
No,
"No. I get a
no.
1-day ticket for free every
One
year.
day.
A
Yeah.
1-day ticket for free. And I will get a discount on a hotel, but guess what? The
Yeah.
availability on that hotel is not always
Oh,
great." So,
yeah.
it's like the perks are not great all the
No,
time.
no.
But yeah,
But everybody thinks that,
everyone
and
thinks
then,
that.
yeah. Well, if someone wants help with Disney, how should they get a hold of you?
They can go find me on Instagram at Jillian Shults Travel, and that's Schultz Shults, nosy
Nosy.
and nosy. That I'm on Instagram or Facebook. Those are my big things. Or you can email me at Jillian at soaringholidays.com. That's where you can find me.
Nice.
Uh-huh.
And any last little bit of information you want to share about your travel biz, Disney, life?
I could just say take the trip. Take the trip because we are not promised tomorrow. So you may as well make the most of what you got,
Say yes to travel. You
right?
won't regret it.
No, I know so many people, Kat, that don't vacation.
I don't
And it
understand that.
doesn't have to be expensive, right? It doesn't have to be this 40,000, dollar cruise that you want to take every. No, it doesn't have to be that. But take your kids or don't take your kids and give
Mhm.
yourself permission to go on a mom and dad vacation. You know, Sometimes you just need a break.
Well, you can't fill from an empty cup.
No, ma'am.
You can't be great at your job. You can't be great at being a caregiver. You can't be great at life if you're drained and dry. Like go replenish, go take care of
Yes.
you so that you can
Yes.
come back reinvigorated,
Amen.
right?
If I had a
Plus
glass of
I
wine right now, I'd cheers to that,
cheers.
sister. Yes.
Oh my gosh, this is so much fun. Thank you so
Yes. Thank you
much.
for having me.
Yeah.
I know.
I've
So
got
I'm a
my
talker, so I'm sorry if I went off the rails a little bit.
No, I love it. It was great.
Okay, good.
Well, you have a wonderful day.
Thank you. Thank you. You as well.